In the first module or section of this course, I introduce you to account setup and why account setup is important. Then I said, do you want to build your house in a swamp or on solid land? And I showed you how account setup is the solid land you build on. Now we're in the module of Instagram account genetics. Why all accounts are not created equal, and how the understanding that all accounts are not created equal is going to help you create or modify your account's performance for insane growth. We start with this quote from Mehmet Oz: "Your genetics load the gun, but your lifestyle pulls the trigger." This is something that is going to be useful in this module. As humans, we are all the same, because right now we're talking about account genetics. So let's start from human genetics. As humans, we are all the same, and that's a fact. All humans are the same because we are humans after all. I'm a human, you're a human, and other people, so we're the same. But we differ in so many ways. Like, the color of my eyes may be different from the color of your eyes, and there are different things which make us different. Not just different, but also special. When it comes to humans and the way we look, we can say the differences were caused by adaptation. Some people were living in colder environments, so they developed the tools, let's call it tools, needed to live in colder environments. And some people were living in hotter environments, and they developed the tools to live in those type of environments. But this change was being passed, and it continued because it was passed from one generation to another. And this was passed, all these characteristics, all these looks and stuff were passed from our ancestors to us because of what we call genes. Genes are the ones that carry the information from one generation to the other. As I just said, genes carry the information of looks and physical traits from our ancestors to us. And these genes play an important role in continuing this passing of information, I'll call it genetic information, that make us look different and a lot of different things about us. And all of these are passed through genes. Without genes, this information won't be passed from your ancestors or your ancestors to you and my parents to me. I've been talking about genes and how they pass information from one generation to another. Oh, this is Instagram, and you may be thinking, as I'm talking about genes, do Instagram accounts have genes? They don't have genes like human genes, but all Instagram accounts are different. They are Instagram accounts for sure, just like we were humans, but they are different. They perform differently, and no two accounts are the same. Look, if you start growing your Instagram account, or you create a new account and you expect your account to perform like your friend's account, then I'm sorry, you're in for a big heartbreak. You're going to be in shock because, like I said, no two accounts are the same. So your accounts cannot perform like your friend's account, and your friend's account cannot perform like your account. Now, even if you create 3 accounts, 7 accounts, 10 accounts under the same circumstances, they will all behave and act differently. They are all Instagram accounts, but they are not the same. The truth about it is, some accounts, when it comes to performance, you will notice that some of your accounts will get more impressions from the explore page. Some of your accounts will, quote, blow up on the explore page, and some accounts will perform better on hashtags. Accounts are not created equally. I've said that, but why will accounts perform differently? The simple answer is trust. Instagram is a trust-based platform, and if Instagram trusts your accounts highly, then the chances of you making it on Instagram increases, because the Instagram algorithm will help you, because the Instagram algorithm believes that, okay, this account is trustworthy, so I want to promote its content to others. But if your account is spammy and if your account has low trust or not enough trust, then you're going to find it very difficult to grow on Instagram. These are some common Instagram trust beliefs. Like I said, Instagram is trust based, and if they trust you more, then your chances of making it on the platform increases. And if you do good activities, then you can modify your account's performance to be better than normal. These are the common Instagram trust beliefs. If you do these things while setting up your account and stuff, or even if you add them to your account right now, Instagram will trust your account more, which will increase your chances of you doing better, of your account performing better on the platform. So the first one is old or aged accounts perform better. Now, there's no conclusive evidence to show that these trust beliefs actually work, but they are very sensible. So old or aged accounts perform better because Instagram trusts them more, as they have been on the platform for a longer time. If you've been on the platform for a long time, then they are going to trust you. If your account is very new, then they're like skeptical and they're just like trying to figure out what you're doing and if they can trust you. Then the second thing is phone number verified accounts perform better. So if you verify your account with the phone number, which is like another added layer of security and a source of identification, then they are going to trust you better. It's also the same thing as linking your Instagram account with other platforms, and these are the common Instagram trust beliefs you can implement the performance of your account while setting up your account. Now let's talk about the environment as a major factor in whether your genes become useful or not. So now I want you to understand this. If you or I have the traits to be tall, I won't be tall if I'm poorly malnourished. Why? Because if I'm poorly malnourished, my body doesn't have the nutrients to be able to become tall. So the chances of me becoming tall greatly reduces if I'm malnourished. Even if I have the traits to be tall, even if I've inherited the traits to be tall, even if everyone in my family is 6'5" or 7. If you have the traits to be tall and you're malnourished, you won't be tall. And this is just simply the same for Instagram accounts, because I use the example, even if everyone in my family is 6'7", I won't be tall if I'm poorly malnourished. And for Instagram accounts, you can increase or reduce the trust score of your account. And this environment you create through increasing or reducing your trust score will enable you achieve or not achieve peak performance. In this module, I'll be showing you a few ways to modify the performance of your account. Make your account perform better. Make your account perform in the way you want. Your account shouldn't be performing the way it wants. No, you own your account, so you should make your account perform in the way you want. So we'll be looking at 6 major things. We start out at how you can modify account performance. We go to Instagram as a content-based platform for modifying performance, Instagram as a momentum-based platform, Instagram as a social-based platform. We look at performance modification for viral stories, which means if you want your stories to go viral, if you want your stories to reach like, let's say 10 times more people than you've been getting to watch your stories, then you want to watch the 5th lecture in this module, which is performance modification for viral stories. Then we end up with fast growth genetic modification formula, which is how to genetically modify your Instagram account for peak performance. So let's get right into it.